So y'all know how I do a lot of my Ralph Green blogs, and I usually have like special guests on them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, I have a special guest today, Mr. CDY, Mr. Chris Devlin-Young, aka CDY.
AKA baby.
So I usually ask a lot of questions, Chris. Not too much, but some questions. First, I'm actually, tell the people a little bit about yourself, what you're skiing, and just, what do you love about the sport?
Hey, my name's Chris, and I'm a monoskier, so I'm on the U.S. adaptive ski team. And I've been using this sit ski for quite a few years. We're actually using some new technology. We're using the same shock absorbers right out of Indy cars. So we've come a long ways in the technology department, and that's kind of been the most fun part about the sport is just all the new innovations that have been taking place as new technology grows. Our technique gets better, and we're able to ski faster. And when I say ski faster, I mean like 80 miles an hour fast.
Wow. And if there's one thing I can tell y'all, is Chris goes fast. Okay, Chris. Some of his accomplishments that I can say he hasn't said is Chris is a multi-globe winner, and on this circuit, he's one of the few guys that can come out and podium in just about any race. And so Chris, with the good. We learn a lot from our past. We learn a lot from past experiences, past skiing. And with the good comes the bad and the ugly. You've been around for a while. As far as like the sport itself and some of the things that you've personally done to enhance the sport, whether it's technology or whether it's just letting people learn from your skiing. What's like some of your highlights?
Well, kind of one of the biggest things is careful what you wish for. We wanted as adaptive athletes to be considered athletes first and then people who just happen to have a disability second. And we got that. And we got it in a bigger way than we ever expected. And there's more of us now with real money and dollar sponsors. There's more press taking place now, which leaves us in the limelight far greater than we ever imagined that we could possibly be in. And it's been fun to be part of that transition where we've gone from, wow, isn't that just great? Those guys are out there skiing to, holy crap, was that a sit skier? Or holy crap, that guy only had one leg. So it's been this innovations of equipment has made it possible for us to go fast. The faster we go, the more people notice. The more people notice, the more sponsors come. The more sponsors come, the more TV comes. The more TV comes, the more sponsors come. So it's been a really good fun ride.
Awesome. And one more thing that I have to ask that I always ask every single skier or usually every person that I interview is, what do you want your stamp in the skiing industry, or what do you want your stamp to be? When people think of Chris Devlin-Young, CDY, what do you want them to think of when you come to mind?
I'd like to have it left as young racers get going, that somebody that I may have taught along the way uses me as an example of how to be professional in the sport and how to be considerate of teammates and how to be considerate of yourself and considerate of the sport as well as leave a legacy to people that want to give back to this sport, because for us, I mean, skiing and ski racing it's not really a life, it's a way of life, and I can't really imagine doing anything else, and having the opportunity to teach people and give them some of the love that I have for this sport and respect I have for this sport is a legacy I'd like to see carried on, that's for sure.
Awesome, y'all. Well, Chris is the man. Chris has been around for a while. Chris is definitely he's like the athlete slash coach.
Around for a
You
while,
know?
tell them how long.
Oh man, Chris, how many years you been around, man?
This is my 20th year on the U.S. adaptive ski team. So
Wow.
I've been around for a little while, you
Wow.
might say.
Yeah. And as we always do, we want to wish Chris a wonderful year and much success going into the Paralympics.